Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Here's McGrady. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From 13, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Going inside. McGrady shot is off. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit.
And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Antetokounmpo. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the night.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Out to the right wing. Here's Lanier. Rebound by Stoudemire.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
That one falls.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here are the Sixers now. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Allen outside. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Here's Maravich. And the layup is good.
There you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Down low. Here's McGrady. Antetokounmpo outside. Switch. Allen outside. A shot from the high post. Drained it for 2 points.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Cousins. Just 4 to shoot. The shot comes out.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the screen. Here's Maravich. Rebound by Philadelphia. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to McGrady. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Suns trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Cousins can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Antetokounmpo. The open shot by Allen. Off target from the baseline. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Allen outside. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. Allen's got 5 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
1:16 left now in the first quarter. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant. Here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Here's Stoudemire. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The kick out to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Jordan. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Count the basket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
"16 seconds left in the first. And here's Morant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Maxey. Comes up empty down low. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
They've done a great job of protecting the ball tonight. That's just their first turnover.
Here's Levine for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Suns trail by 6. Outside Porzingis. Now Maxey. Three-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Now here's Porzingis. Here's Red. Got it from about 16 feet. Red's got his first points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Red. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Howard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Now here's Morant. Oh, John Morant, my goodness.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Jordan, the screen. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Assisted by
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Morant. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Siakam looking it over. Rebounded by Keenan. The Sixers leading. Outside for Levine. Here's Keenan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Suns. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Maxey. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Back to Maxey. Let's go with a three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to Howard. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
That's right, counted with the foul, Dwight Howard. Go ahead, young sir.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
2 minutes.
Suns trail by 4. And now the Suns fast break. Pass to Aldridge. And here's Butler. The three is up. And it's Butler knocking down the three.
Boy, zero hesitation from Butler. He takes the pass and fires immediately.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Out on his own on the break. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And up the floor again for the Suns, running the court. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. So both teams changing it up here. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Stoudemire. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
To stop the run, McGrady shot is off.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
76ers.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
The Suns lead by 6. Tipped. They get it back. Here's Stoudemire. Still no points. Off target from three-point range. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Phoenix out in front, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Suns leading. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Maravich. Here's Stoudemire. Cousins with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Just 2 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Philadelphia ball.
76ers trail by 4. Here's McGrady. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. That's to Stoudemire. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Thompson. Allen outside. 6 to shoot for the lead. Can't hit that one.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And he drives in. They get it again. Stoudemire.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Cousins with the screen. It's scooped up.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Butler with a steal. Thompson with a steal. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Pass to Butler. Lets the three fly. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Sixers leading. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost.
McGrady, good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to Allen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. So it's Phoenix now. Here's Maravich. Now here's Butler. Allen defending. Here's Maravich. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Butler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good. His first miss. He's 5 for 6 now. And it's Phoenix's ball. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Here's McGrady. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Allen. The three is up. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Cousins. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. 76ers trail by 3. On the wing, Thompson. No points yet. And there's the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 6 left in the third. Pass to Stoudemire. Out to the right wing. Here's Stojakovic. The three-pointer off the mark. Levine with it to the paint. Here's Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Outside Morant. The ball's knocked loose. Levine with a steal. Pass to Jordan. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 2.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Stojakovic, no good. Here's Keenan. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Philadelphia on top, leading.
44.
And with 3/4 behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Levine. 4-3. How about Levine showing off the range?
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Aldridge outside. Porzingis surveying the floor. To the middle. And stolen by Jones. And now the Sixers on the break. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Philadelphia foul. Eddie Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
Porzingis up top. This one for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Up top, Levine. Back to Jordan. Outside Levine. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Porzingis misses. The Sixers lead by 4. It's 2-on-1. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Levine for 3. Aldridge pulls down the board.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Maravich. And stolen by Jones. In transition, here they come. And Levine throws it down.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Cousins. 4 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Second team foul.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He's feeling it. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jordan with the bucket. And now a 12-point 76ers lead.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Stoudemire. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Butler. Cousins with it. Guarded by Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And here we go. The Sixers in transition. Here's Howard. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Suns trail by 14. Pass to Butler, looking to end the run. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
For 3, Allen. Here's Thompson. Allen on the wing. Here's McGrady. Another shot. Rebounded by Butler.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
For 3, Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. From downtown. And Allen is good for 3. And the 76ers lead by 17. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Stoudemire. Outside for Butler. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, never one to force up a 3. Jimmy Butler judiciously will take a 3-point opportunity. That is a nice delivery.
Offensive board. Back to Thompson. Allen outside. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Cousins.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Butler can't get it to go. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 18-6 run.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the 76ers.
They looked to run any time they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And it's Lanier missing. Butler taking his time here. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. Allen on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebound by Stoudemire. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Stoudemire. Fires the 3. It's stolen. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Substitution on the court.
For 3, Allen. And the three-pointer goes.
3-point field goal.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks.
Up, shorty. She know I'm a. This that make her wanna shake. See I'm in. Everything.